Okay, so this is my video. I'm doing in response to two TED Talks that I read. Let's see, the first TED Talk that I read is called "You Have to Fail in Order to Have a Great Career," and it's by Michael Litt. He's out of Toronto, Canada, I believe. Anyways, it was actually a really good talk. Surprisingly, I was just curious into. I was perusing through different videos about future careers and stuff because I mean at this point in life I figure it's important for us to know what we want to do as a career, and not just because it's got the best money or this and this, but it should be something that we enjoy doing. And in order to find that, we first have to fail in order to succeed. Michael Litt talked about this, and it's interesting. He gave an example about he started a biodiesel company with his brother, and in this video he discussed how they made this, and he ran it in his car and stuff. And it was a cold day in Toronto. He lived in the greater Toronto area, is what he was saying, and how it ended up freezing in his glove box. It was so cold, and biodiesel freezes at a higher temperature than actual regular diesel does, and he wasn't prepared for that. And on his way, where he was going was this huge meeting in order to have sponsors and investors in his biodiesel product with his brother. And he gets there, and he's 10 minutes early. He's trying to find all these different ways to thaw out this jar of biodiesel that he's going to bring in as a tangible item in order to sell it to his investors. And he's trying in the elevator, from between his legs, trying to create friction in order to make it hot. And he'd put it in the bathroom air dryer and everything like that, and over the vent and stuff while he's waiting. And when he got into his meeting, everybody wanted to see this biodiesel, and he was trying to he was trying to get it to keep going so that it would thaw while he was talking during his performance and everything. And he ended up having to pull it out and show him, and like 80% of it was frozen still. And so it's like right then is when he lost all of his investors because of it. And he said that he was upset with it, but he had to fail in order to realize that this is what he has to do to succeed and everything like that. So that goes along with a different TED Talk by Scott Dinsmore called "How to Find and Do Work You Love." This is really cool because he talks about the definition of success, and it involves three key elements. It's unique strengths, and that's what you have that people thank you for, like normally, like things that people notice and thank you for. So things that you naturally have as a person. Values, so that would be like what you actually care about. And then the third one would be experiences. It's how we know our strengths and weaknesses. So with these three things, like understanding what our personal limitations are, we have to actually push them to find out. We have to find things that interest us, that where we can put everything into. And then he said something important. He said, find the career that identifies you as a person. And this is important because, 80% of people that, if you talk about their career, why are you doing this? Or, like, how do you like it? Like, the majority of them end up actually quitting because they start to think about things that they don't like with their job, that it doesn't define them as a person. And so I feel it's important that we find a career where we can actually wake up every morning and do it normally, because that's who we are and that's what we do. He started talking, Scott started talking about possibilities versus impossibilities, and nothing seems possible until it's actually been done. And another thing he said, personal impossibilities are milestones waiting to be accomplished. So I think that's pretty cool that there's all these different milestones, and those are things that haven't been accomplished yet, things that seem like they're impossible. They're just milestones. They're just waiting to be achieved. We just haven't figured it out yet. He also went on to speak about how we're the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. And so if I'm spending my time with people that are procrastinators and things like that, I'm going to become one as well. But if I'm with people that are achieving the impossible, I'll be one of those that'll be achieving the impossible with them. And then to close, this would be a quote from Gandhi. It says, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. And that goes along with everything that I learned today about, you know, failure and how it leads to success in a career that we look for as people.